Hello class, my name is Mario Smith and I'll be doing my presentation on mobile usability testing. I'll actually be reviewing tools and giving an explanation of a process for a current project I'm working on right now with the team. The importance of mobility testing. Mobile application testing has many purposes, a few of which are to find out errors that may have occurred during the development process. Testing also ensures that user expectations are met, and it's also important to conduct device testing to make sure that mobile applications perform well across multiple platforms and devices. Mobile device usage has increased to surpass PCs in January of this year. They say that 55% of American adults have smartphones, while 42% own tablets, according to Pew Research Center. Smartphone adoption has increased by 39%, according to research firm IDC, and they attribute this trend to improved user experience on mobile applications and the expansion of high-speed 4G. Mobile usability testing project. Why am I actually working on this? It kind of stems back to my current role at work. My responsibilities actually include the steering of development teams to help build our basketball mobile app. I also do a good amount of user acceptance testing from the development builds that I get sent back from our development teams. As I go through this testing, it actually occurred to me, as this being my first year in the role, that it would be great to get the feedback from our users that would help us with features and functionalities to actually incorporate in the next iteration of our app. Our current app is described as a way for our users and basketball enthusiasts to watch game recaps and team videos, follow live stats and scores. They can keep up with the NBA schedule. They can watch live press conferences, see different highlights from around the league, get team rosters, and a host of other features and functionality that we actually have incorporated in the app. So, my objective with all of this is to identify if we're delivering exactly what we've advertised in the most effective and user-friendly way as possible. Me and the team that I'm working with, we've decided to facilitate our testing using a qualitative methodology. We're gathering demographic content from each of our participants. We administer tasks. The tasks that we have come up with primarily have derived from the application description. Um, we've asked the participants to participate in what we're calling a talk aloud or a talk aloud protocol, which is actually where they're going through and talking through their actions, talking through their thoughts, what they're thinking as they perform the task. That way we can get the most robust information as possible from what they're actually thinking about the app as they're going through some of the different functionalities. So we have our goal, we have the methodology and protocol that we're using, we've identified the content that we need to gather, we've got together the tasks, but how are we going to do this? We're actually at a ready, set, stop mode in the process. And what the stopping mechanism is it's been a challenge uh, when it comes to deciding how are we going to record the screen. That's one of the major challenges in user testing with mobile devices, is how are we going to record the screen. When we run studies on computers, you can use screen recording software such as Moray, Camtasia, and a host of other online tools are available for screen capturing on a computer, but there's not as much out there for capturing the screen of mobile devices. Screen recording apps for mobile still have a lot of ground to cover. A lot of the solutions that we found require jailbroken phones. A lot of them don't allow you to use the full functionality that the device or the mobile device may have available for it. I'll give an example. We ran across one solution called UX Recorder for iOS, and it records the screen. However, you have to use this special in-app browser, and you only can test websites or web based apps. So we've actually looked into quite a few solutions that I want to share with you, and then ultimately I'll tell you what we decided on. The first solution that we ran across and looked at was one called Mr. Tappy. It was quite an interesting solution, as it was a apparatus that you actually have to put together and attach to your device. And I have a little video here that I'll play for you guys. Now, what was interesting about Mr. Tappy was that it did give you the perspective of the user where you can actually see what they're touching on the screen. However, it was a bit clunky, and as you can see, the price point was quite expensive considering that they don't actually give you the camera to go with it. The next solution we looked at was a solution called Magitest, which we were initially really excited about this solution because there wasn't any apparatuses that we had to purchase to connect to the device. Everything was actually captured right within the solution that it provided, and I have the video here for you to watch this. Now, upon looking at this, we were really excited about this because it appears that this does everything that we actually needed to do to facilitate the test that we wanted. However, upon further investigation, we realized that it's actually two separate things that you have to go through in order to facilitate a test. Actually, if you want to test the website or a web app, there's a separate web browser app that you would purchase just to test websites. If you have a native app that you would like to test, there's a separate SDK that you would have to download, purchase, give over to your developers, and have them implement a build of your native web app within that SDK in order to actually test um, the device, which was kind of cumbersome, especially if you didn't have direct access to the development team of that native app. There was no way to actually test it with that. So this really wasn't the optimal solution for us. Now, I do have direct access to our development teams, but we wanted to find a solution that was a little bit more user-friendly across the board, that would give access to actually do a little bit more than what this did without having to jump through so many hoops. The next solution that we ran across was AirServer. And I have a video and I'll play this one for you guys.
AirServer is the world's most advanced AirPlay receiver for Mac and PC. It allows you to mirror your iOS device to a bigger screen. Using AirServer, you can share your iPad or iPhone display to your computer, and from there to your projector, smartboard, or HD TV. As a teacher, you have the freedom to move around your class with your iPad in hand. Multiple, simultaneous connections are supported, giving students the ability to share their ideas and collaborate with the rest of the class. And because educational environments vary, not just in size and lighting, but in network security and access, we've added features such as picture enhancement and password protection. At home, AirServer allows you to play movies or share photos with friends and family on a big screen. You can also stream your favorite music. Compatible with a wide variety of AirPlay-enabled apps, you can stream YouTube, Spotify, Vivo, and Air Media Center. AirServer also brings out the gamer in you, allowing you to play your favorite games on a big screen, alone or with friends. In business, when you need to get your ideas across, AirServer gives you the freedom to direct your presentations how you really want to, with no need to stay within arm's reach of your computer. And finally, teachers and developers can record their classes, games, and apps at outstanding quality. Now making demo videos and tutorials is easy. AirServer is available to download direct from airserver.com. Share your life with AirServer.
We were really excited about AirServer. For one, it was definitely affordable. It ended up being the one we chose. We decided to actually go with AirServer for iOS because it was the simplest solution for our project. We were able to download a fully functional 7-day trial and test it immediately, just to see if it would meet our needs. The directions were extremely easy, very user-friendly, and once again, a student license for this was just $11.99. So it was really affordable. And I actually have the initial test that I did when I downloaded the software here. This is a test of the AirServer software and mobile device app pairing or mirroring functionality. Basically, I'm running this test. To use this software, you have to make sure that both of your devices, your laptop as well as your mobile device, are on the same Wi-Fi network. Once you do that, you simply lift from the bottom, and on the left side next to airdrop everyone, the right side you'll see the name of my PC. Right there you'll typically see a lettering that'll say AirPlay. Once you click that, uh, it will take you to this screen where you select your PC that you want to mirror with, tap mirror, and done, and that's pretty much it. You can go through, open up apps, uh, look at various things. Basically, it's going to record whatever you do on your device. Seems pretty simple, user friendly, and I think this is going to work for us. So, what's next? Right now, my team and I are currently reviewing and gathering the findings and data from the usability test that we've just completed. Um, we are going to comprise a list ranging uh, from major findings all the way to nice to haves. From there, we will create wireframes and comps demonstrating the necessary UI changes that we need to perform. And what I plan to do is when we actually complete uh, our findings and put together our final report, I plan to make that available in a future post. And actually wanted to give a special thanks to my team members, which are listed here. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening and viewing the presentation, and hopefully this was helpful for many of you, and looking forward to sharing with you what we've come up with from this. Thank you very much.